one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Rome in the paint. And for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Josh Green. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Shams, no team is going to run off titles like Boston did in the 60s. These Celtics have a chance to win their share. What a great start for them.
An absolutely loaded roster. Everyone can defend. Everyone can shoot. They love the versatility they have on their team, and you have to be able to play multiple positions and be versatile to play on this team. It's hard to find a weak link, and it's really championship or bust in Boston.
I feel so great for their coach, Joe Mazzulla. I know we'll get into that down the road. A great job he's done.
A young coach who has really found his stride.
It's to Porzingis. Brown dishes to Tatum. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior. Yes, sir.
Ball against Holiday. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Back to Ball. Off target from three-point range. Here's the Celtics with the ball. It's a three-point game. Now, we've talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA has.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. Personal foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Man's checked in. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one. But is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. Like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game ASAP.
A kick out to Brown. Here's White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I love playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories, so to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I took.
So connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Diabate's checked in, and Smith's subbed in for Ball. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Bridges, no one around him.
And the three-pointers just not falling for them early.
And that time, also a missed shot. Picked by Horford. Pass to Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
On the wing, man. Still without a basket. And the shot goes in.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Brown. Here's Hauser. No good with the triple. It's Miller on the wing. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Here's Cornette. And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Shireman in at the 2. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's man. And a missed layup. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Boston Celtics. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. Charlotte making some changes. Bridges, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And it's Green in for Smith. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Pritchard. Horford from outside. hits the three-point foul.
Al Horford's shot is just so pretty. Doesn't get a ton of lift, but boy, is he accurate.
And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Roster flexibility or a blank slate, but with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Help is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Hornets trail by 7. Outside, Green. And here's Miller outside. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Pass to Horford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Now, this is an example of Al Horford, such a difficult cover. He's tall, he's long, and he utilizes all of that to his advantage.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball comes in for Brandon Miller. And then for Boston, Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's White in for Pritchard. Williams finds Ball. And off the fryer, and in it goes. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk moves with you anytime of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. ADD, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Nurkic checked in for Grant Williams, and Miller subbed in for Trey Mann. And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
41 seconds left to play in the first half. Ball surveying the defense. Beyond the arc.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Outside Holiday. White, wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer, no good. Pass to Nurkic. Bridges outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Bridges. Back to Nurkic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Personal foul. It's on Porzingis.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. Brown outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center.
Welcome. For as bad as they've been inside, I can't believe it's this close. I hope coach is letting them know. No points in the paint, no W.
Says the man who only got points in the paint. But then again, all right, let's turn now to take a look Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brandon Miller has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Josh Green is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him. And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Green kicks to Nurkic. Charlotte moving the ball around. With the putback, there's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got 6.
Nurkic throwing his big weight around on the offensive glass right there. Go to work, Big Nurk.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. Number 1, the Celtics.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
Down kicks to Holiday. In the corner, Tatum with it. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Holiday against Ball. Bridges outside. The rebound by Holiday.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And finished off by Brown.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
Now Ball. 5 points in the game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. From 13, that's good on the jump shot. He has 7. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Pritchard, he's checked in for White. Hornets trail by 10. Miller kicks to Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Miller with a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range. Miller's got 14 points.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. The kick out to Tatum. It's stolen by Green. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Miller. On the wing, Green. Bridges outside. Miller with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Tatum against Ball. Tatum passes to Brown. Here's Pritchard. Brown finds Holiday. No good from outside. Hornets trail by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 9 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Celtics up by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Charlotte's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Into the lane. Tatum, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Pass to man. Back to Bridges. And Green now, top of the key. Smith wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Here's Pritchard, defended by man. Bridges against Horford. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tatum. Bridges with the board. Bridges got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to man. Here's Diabate. Now Bridges. Over Horford. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range if you're Miles Bridges and take advantage.
Tatum draws the double. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter start. And the wide-open shot from Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Cornette. Here's Hauser. From past the arc. Green with the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
To tie it up. And it's Smith laying it in. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listen in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Outside Holiday knocks down the 3-ball.
Holiday ready to fight for that bucket. Big time delivery.
Ball from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics. Holiday's got his 4th rebound in this one. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. White. Hornets with the rebound. Green with the ball. Inside. Taken away by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 3-point Boston lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They've also been scoring on the break, but how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
White looking around. Porzingis with a screen on Miller. Puts up a deep three. And it's White missing. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Outside, Ball. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Here's Brown. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And it's Ball penetrating. That shot misses. Good D by Holiday. Right side, Porzingis. To the middle. Holiday against Ball. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Off target from outside. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Miller outside. It counts. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Here's White. Buries the triple.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And clearly they're in the driver's seat here, but they still have to get a stop. The main thing is they can't allow that open, quick look from beyond the arc.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ball with a wide open look. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And here's Holiday. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Nurkic is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the small forward position. White, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
There's Ball with the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Looking to get it going. Great job by Tatum in close.
Oh, what a find by Drew Holiday. Such a steady presence.
Ball against Holiday. Out to Bridges. From deep, Green. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Charlotte trailing. Outside, Ball. Out to Miller. Charlotte moving the ball around. From deep, Green. They get the rebound. Nurkic the pass to Ball. Makes it off the glass. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Well, Ball has the kind of size that will open up opportunities to rebound. A good job getting to the second chance.
Holiday dishes to Tatum. Going inside, and Tatum takes the hit and still converts.
Jason Tatum under duress of the shot clock. Big moment, no problem.
Holiday against Ball. Bridges for three. And Boston with the rebound. Down low. Tatum finds Porzingis. Here's White. And the three off target. Here's Charlotte. Trailing by two. Here's Miller. Got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
They turn to Brandon Miller in a big spot, and he delivers.
Right the pass to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Trains it from downtown.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Hey, they do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, we'll see if they try.
Ball against Holiday. Stolen by Holiday. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And it's White missing. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
First team foul.
Holiday against Ball. For three. Can't knock in the three. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for two.
And he is unable to get the second one. Ball kicks to Miller. Nurkic the basketball. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. That one is on Holiday. And the Celtics making a change here. And that one will not go for him. But he does have 2 more to shoot. He makes the second free throw. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he nails the third. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Boston.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but RIDA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
expected a medal for doing my job. You never need a receipt when you give it to God. How can I prove I'm alive? My blood and my sweat is a sign. My OG will pull me aside and tell me it's due when you died. I got back pain, I got carried away. Migraine, every day, max pain, no minimum wage. Tax break, they take everything. To be frank, I feel like I'm saint. Heavy bags, Louis and Saint. What if I give it away? I might just try to overwork underpaid.
So grab your suits, grab your koozies. We're making a